Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Dragons of San Juan taking on the Jets of St. Louis. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
In the course of the game, we focus on the offense and the defense, and we give lip service to the special teams. It's way bigger than that. The third phase of any football team, and special teams provided the spark to begin this game.
Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. Yeah, he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks, giving the yard up to the 42.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
To the air with McCarthy. That's complete to DK. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down. What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Now McCarthy. It's caught. Mitchell. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles where he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Here's McCarthy. Now he's going to step up and run. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 20-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
A gain of 12. First down, Dragons.
Let's go.
First down, here's Mitchell. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Looking to throw McCarthy. They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, first and goal.
That's another San Juan. First down. First down, San Juan.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown.
Touchdown.
A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Dragons are on the board first here this afternoon. But down here, I thought they were going to hand that off. Instead, a well-designed play and the pitch and catch for the touchdown.
And I wonder who came up with it. Was it a call from the bench? Did the quarterback have a good idea and suggest it? In any event, clearly an effective play call. They saw something they liked in coverage, and they targeted it for the short yardage throw.
And the perfect way to cap their opening drive. And this one over the back line of the end zone. They definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. And the ball will come out to the 30. Looking to put a drive together. First carry here for Ken Walker. And taken down just shy of the 40. When you look at this defense, they've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you. Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Nix from the shotgun. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 35 in enemy territory. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
For a St. Louis first down.
Running right, here's Walker. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. The Jets at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, you know, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that. And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. 34 yards.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now to the ground, here's Walker. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage, because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, if bring in your tight end, keep him in.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Kenneth Walker with career touchdown number 70. And the Jets are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Boy, 2 long, sustained drives by each team to start things out. It's kind of similar to how the pitch clock has shortened baseball games. That means we'll be out of here quickly if we get a few more drives like that. We're in the 2nd quarter now, and we only have 1 drive apiece, each of which have ended with touchdowns.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they're both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Now 2nd and 9. They'll send the tight end in motion. Throwing is McCarthy. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to get it back here just past the 35. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. 77 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. Walker is into the end zone for a Jets touchdown. Well, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, it looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4, 5 between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Right back to Mitchell on second down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards on the play, first down. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they had 3 tight ends in on that set.
And these guys are punching really well. I use boxing analogies a lot. A lot of coaches have told me that when you line up to run the football, it's 10 fistfights along the line of scrimmage, right? You've got to win your share. These 3 tight ends, they almost always win their fistfights.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Brings up second and 12 at the 35-yard line.
There go play action. Here's McCarthy. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they got in this rookie corner, and with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and it shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
Walker now on first and 10. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
37-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. So from the 37, here's second down and 8. Sticking with Walker on second down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
He'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. 3 yards on the keeper, and it's fourth down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, Most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he hits the uppercut. It caroms in anyway. Plenty of distance there as he banks it in. That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
25 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will go out near the 35-yard line. It's another first down, as this time they get an even 20.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. McCarthy off the play fake. Now he'll tuck this, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Teron Johnson able to pick it, and the Jets are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was, or whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on first and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on fourth down. The first three, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. First and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
Oh, a quarterback sneak on second down. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. A sneak good for 2, but it's still going to set up a third down. The final shot before break. Nix. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Finding room at midfield. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 54 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll give it to Odunze on the jet sweep. Powers through. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Second and 5.
To throw, here's Nix. To the left side, into the hands of Odunze. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Throwing Nix. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They're going. It's Nix. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now for the point after. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
7. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Gain of 19 yards.
On play action, now McCarthy. And going deep for Hill. And this is caught. And all the way in for the touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 55 yards. And the Dragons get a bit closer. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Captain. Oh.
Hands it to Walker to begin the series. A short game here, maybe a yard to the 29.
nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
So left side, it's complete. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A big play there. 71 yards. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. There are any speed limits out there, and off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. He juked him. And not much happening on the return as we get this to about the 23. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnover.
Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Running left, here's Mitchell. Down the left sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dragons are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. Up to midfield. And it'll be a terrific return here as he gets it down all the way inside the 30. Here's Nix. Nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 37-yard line.
Nix to the air. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
When you run into slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that one, that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Straight ahead, Walker. And the hole closes quickly here. He can finally get out the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Again, Walker. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Ken Walker with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Jets get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
21. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3.
Back to throw. McCarthy. He's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And on now is the punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. It's complete. Slings it out to his running back. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Dragons.
And he'll send the tight end in motion here. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And his throw here is incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
They'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They run over center with Mitchell. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 1st and goal. They got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
First down. first and goal at the 3-yard line.
On play action, McCarthy. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
It's now third and
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
Half the 60, half the 60. Half the 11, half the 11. 69 with it, 69 with it.
Third and goal, McCarthy.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. With his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
And the Dragons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
point after.
Extra point by Gay is up and good.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Dragons, 28.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Jets have got it. A risk-reward, the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Brings up second and 12 at the 50-yard line.
Sticking with Walker on second down.
The second down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
And this is the worry, because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up, and you're staring at an important third down.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle.
Not too long ago, Charles, that would have been a new NFL record. But instead, it's shy of setting the record, which is 66, but still from 65 away, one of the longest kicks in league history.
And that puts him in elite company in the NFL. Only a few have ever even attempted that, let alone put it through the post. How about his moment? It came together for him, and he delivered.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Open man down the field. This is Mitchell.
And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. And what a big-time play there. 48 yards. So in Jet territory now. Here's first and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
And the San Juan first down.
Now McCarthy. That's another one complete to Mitchell.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
That's another San Juan first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
McCarthy operating from the gun.
That's complete right around the 8.
McCarthy's pass.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, the defender was right on him.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning.
To the air with McCarthy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
A big play here as the crowd noise rises. 3rd and 1. To the air again, McCarthy. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Now an audible here into something else.
First down, San Juan.
Mitchell. Touchdown.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And the Jets have got it. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. We'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
They'll take the Jets sweep and go instead with Walker.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Walker.
Gets through and now an opening.
Now he's loose again.
Touchdown!
Kenneth Walker.
45 yards.
And the Jets look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. This is 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Drops this underneath. It's Mitchell.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
A 26 yards.
One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Here's first down.
10 at the 22-yard line.
Tag. 19 tight. 19 tight. Warriors 70. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Panther 11. Panther 11.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. That's complete to DK.
And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing again, McCarthy. Here's Mitchell with a catch out of the backfield.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Now 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Checks this one down. It's Mitchell.
And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
He got into the end zone.
So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
To the right side, this is Walker.
And some room to run now. And he's across for a late touchdown. And in the final seconds, Howard should just about put a capper on this game.
So it's a high five for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game as he draws ever nearer to potentially making a run at an NFL record.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
54, Dragons 42. Michael Dixon.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
47-yard line.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you've often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game.
A 70-yard attempt.
And as is to be expected, this is nowhere near being good from that distance. And that will keep this a 12-point game.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Jets, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again.
Meanwhile, for San Juan,
the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that eggnog that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the blazer, true in need. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my seed. I'm guaranteed to give you. Oh, I said.
I'm up now. It's an update. I'm a real snob. I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my state. I'm finna give it a good shot with my case. She want the menu. She want the eat. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a band-aid. Thinking I missed, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rap if the next one. It's young, I mean it, baby, I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that done, yeah. New house in the hills. Fight waiting for me down in Brazil. 5, had to go on for the kill. It's 5 plus 8, you know the deal. It's a skinny leg legend. Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a minute, baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that's what they asking him. I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We saw the Toyota Ethiopians, yeah, but I'm on right now. I wanna stop and get down. A lot of rain in my life I found, so please shut the pipe down. I need that.
As an immigrant, came in, adapting it every day, the language barrier, the culture barrier, everything, but you have to pay. I've been working my butt off, you know?
I was named after my grandfather, so I can't put shame to the name I'm proud of. If they it up correct and treat your family with honor, I don't care if it's easy for the barista, I promise. Yeah, me and my dad on the beach, he passed it to my sis while our toes touch the sea. I hope you hatin' get to do the same thing. Success don't suck, what sucks is wondering. 700.
That's so typical. Body of a dominance, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Still more this, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule.
It's so typical and visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. Cause I'm feeling so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get me paid. I'm trying to move and shake, I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are great, I'm getting used to change.
These restless eyes of mine will sit in sugar. In a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all jook up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts, I'll put through north to the voice get bored. Endless days in the thinking door, I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state, no worries. But if I link my G's, it goes away, then honey lean. I gallivant with darling, baby, jet, jet, jet.
So
that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left all. You say you've counted down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you cannot run what's coming to your face. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break the chain that left you scarred from where you came. Is it who you are? Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
Oh, I won't pretend that I know half the hell you seen, but that don't mean it's something that's your destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. No, it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone.
Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break these chains that left you scarred from where you came. Is it who you are? Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Let's go and keep on raging, but don't you forget, God's not done with you yet. When it feels like you're losing the war in your head, just know this isn't the end. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time. You still got to break these chains that left you scarred from where you came. Is it who you are? Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see my knee. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it.
That's so typical. Body of a dominance, that's so typical. Treat like a god, that's so typical. Don't mind this, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical, so blank. Cut it out like that, umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical.
It's so typical and visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. Cause I'm breathing so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get me paid, I'm trying to move and shake, I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wings are crazy. I'm getting used to change. Sugar in a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all jerk up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts, I'll pop through the boys get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door. I search for things I Typically, every day gon' call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state, the worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away down honey lane. I do if I know, darling, baby, jet, jet, jet.
That's so typical. That's so typical. That's so typical. That's so typical. That's so typical.
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on their turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keep scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but that's where I lay